That's what it feels like almost, you know?
Oh yeah. I will say there's been conversations lately. The Mooch offline is starting to happen, but we are still here online with Rise. We're gonna be starting off on PS2, the GOAT versus Denny.
Yeah, it should be pretty good. PS2 to start things off here, which, you know, is a pretty fair neutral stage for both of these players to just kind of start off on. Nobody has any real advantage at this point. But right now, man, the GOAT looking like it's all them. Ooh, going for an early spike.
Yeah, definitely going for it all there. Then he's gonna start taking a little bit more control here, and it's so crucial for these starters to at least get these 2 or 3 stocks coming out, and then really set the pace for the rest of the group battle here.
Right. Right now, yeah, these two definitely kind of going at it here. 3% roughly separating the two of them. They both went off for like roughly 55, 58 like each. They took turns just putting on a whole bunch of damage. There we go, trying to get that Falcon dive. Won't be able to find it. Again, Denny's doing a good job staying elusive here, trying to get a confirm, I think, out of that charge shot, which could have been like a dash attack, could have been lethal, but the GOAT maintaining stage control right now.
Yeah, going for that nice little fair one into the nair. Not going to find it, but still a lot of percent on. Denny has to be careful here. What's the recovery route going to be? Just going to go for the Zair, actually.
Okay. Man, yeah, these two are definitely holding on to these stocks pretty well. Like, we're already getting into, like, a minute and a half here, and both of them, like, they're just doing well. Playing a bit defensive here, and that's kind of like the name of the game for Cruz. Oh, there's one at back air to take out the first stock. But as I was saying, it's kind of the name of the game for Cruz. You play a little bit defensively sometimes because you're trying to play for your team. You're sharing stocks with a team, so you kind of have to be a little more careful.
Yeah. You're not going to get a lot of crazy plays, you know, big gambles, because it's not a best of 3 or a best of 5 here. You got one game.
Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, I thought we were going to see a big opening right there, but only for 27%. And it seems like Denny's still struggling to take out the stock, man. 155, the forwarder going the other direction.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. Okay, well, the screw attack, yeah, catching Falcon doing the stanky leg and just kind of sending him right to the top blast zone.
The screw attack did go the right direction at that time.
Can you imagine if they set them down?
Wait, hold up. You're onto something here.
Whoa!
Ladders real quick. Only you get 38%, but gonna keep it going. 50%. Yeah. They're playing defensive, but their punish games are really devastating because as soon as they get a single hit, they're capitalizing off of so much.
For sure, yeah, they're both playing absolutely amazing right now, absolutely incredible. And you know what? Again, it's part of being that opener for your team. You want to make sure that you're doing the best you can. Only one person is going to be able to move on here, and oh, that's so unfortunate. Did they lose their jump somewhere and just didn't realize it?
I think so. I think they were just trying to stall a little bit, and then they're like, oh, okay, I can still jump, and then they didn't have a jump, so they were just done.
All right, well, okay, big opening there. Okay, tried to stall for something, tried to find a knee, but the spacing was definitely a bit off, but not that time, as the GOAT finds a way to take 2 stocks.
Yeah, the first time they went for that fair one knee, didn't quite hit, you know? They got the fair one, they got the knee, but they didn't get the sweet spot. That time, that is gonna be the end of your stock right there. That is going to be the end of game 1. Nice little 2-stock lead coming out from Grunted Renegades to start this off. Definitely what they were looking for going into this.
Right. And man, it's definitely something else. That is for. It was very back and forth, and then Denny obviously getting that SD there. Unfortunate position, and the GOAT just capitalized on that entire mess. Just look at that. Yeah. See, Oh, that was. Did they lose a jump? I don't know. They like attempted the Zair. I'm not sure what.
Like they went for like They went for like a Zair maybe after they lost the jump, or maybe they went for the Zair and then tried to jump but realized they didn't have it.
I don't know.
I don't really know what happened there. They died. That's what happened.
I mean, you're able to take a stock at least, so you did something for your team, so that's cool. Yeah. But like when you're in the opener, if you can't take the first 3 stocks, if you can at least take 2, that's the best case scenario. The other side of this, though, is that Free Fall now has the first counter pick, not just on stage, but on character as well. And this could be tough moving forward, because assuming that counter picks just continue to, take stocks trading back and forth, Grunted Renegades would win in that pattern, should that even be a thing. But I don't know. We'll see how Free Fall is going to respond here. This is what makes or break great teams.
Yeah, definitely. They have a lot of people they could go with here. Looking at the stat sheet for Free Fall, I'm gonna pull up here real quick. Some of their best players who have had the most impact is, they have Mr. Zircon, Hydra, Quark, Goose Fancy. Any of those names definitely would be some great picks for them, but we'll just see what they do for the matches specifically. I think one of the issues with that match was we were talking about there was a back and forth. We mentioned it was back and forth. I think once Goat had that one opportunity, he just punished. And I think if Benny had the opportunity, he would have been able to do the same. Or Denny, sorry. But he didn't get that opportunity. He just immediately took the punish.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how the rest of this plays out as we move forward too. I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, Gorilla, how's your Sunday going, man?
I'm doing great, Skiff. How have you been? How's everything going?
Good. I just did some commentary last night. What did I do commentary for? What's up?
Oh, you did district thing last night, right?
That's right. Yes, dude. I'm getting so old. Everything's just falling apart for me, man. Like, there's just so much stuff I'm jumping into. But
there is so much stuff here in April. It is ridiculous.
April's absolutely stacked on events because not only do we have the Smash World Tour going on, we got the District Esports League that I'm kind of hopping into. That's every other week. We've got the
our thing,
Wrapping Up Rise, and then we have the Pandemic. Is it the Pandemic Collision Series? That's what it's called, right?
No, the Pandemic Anniversary Series.
Anniversary Series. That
is myself last Collision and Cact. So definitely a lot of stuff going on, and then of course looming in May is NA Smash World Tour and everything that's going to bring.
Yeah, it's definitely there's so much happening, man. I swear it's just like I said. I feel like everyone's just trying to wrap up online, man. It's just like everyone's trying to get their shots in.
That's exactly what it was. We actually had a meeting last week with a bunch of offline TOs to start to prepare offline.
Oh, that's really cool. How'd that go?
It went well. There's a lot of good stuff coming up for the online and offline scene, but I think you're exactly right. We are wrapping off this online era, celebrating the best of it, ignoring the worst of it.
You mean rock, paper, scissors wasn't a highlight?
I stand with Cact.
Dude, I stand with Cact too, man. That's such a tough spot to be in. And like, I get it. Like, you look at it like without context, and it's the most ridiculous thing you've probably ever seen in Smash Bros. But like, how else do you solve that scenario?
I've made players do it before, or I've just flipped a coin. I flipped a coin, DQ'd the other, and moved on with it.
Yeah, dude, it sucks. It really does suck. But you know what? I mean, blame Nintendo at that point, man. It just got really, really awful online. It is what it is. We're not gonna dwell on it too much, but yeah, hashtag I stand with Cact. Man. But anyway, we got 40 people in the chat right now. Hopefully all of you are having a great Sunday as well. The sun is at least shining here. I don't know about the rest of you, but either way, if you got anything you want to ask, anything you want to say, anything you want to complain about, go ahead and say it in chat, and I might just ignore it.
Or you might pay attention. I
might pay attention.
We are in for the long haul, as this is a crew battle. Gonna have lots of breaks, a lot of banter. It's just how it goes. Skip is not a gamer.
I am a gamer. I'm not a great gamer, but I am a gamer. But shout outs to Gundy.
Shout outs to Gundy. The only Wii Fit on the Wii Fit crew.
Oh, man.
The only Wii Fit left standing in this bracket, I should say.
Yeah, that's actually really... Yeah, wait, the Wii Fit crew didn't make it?
No, they did not make top 4.
Oh my god, that's actually really funny. Like, can you imagine, like, you see a whole team of Wii Fits, and then you're a Wii Fit on another team, you're just kind of like, well, I mean...
Yeah. I guess
but still.
The best Wii Fit.
I really love that team though. Them and the Robin team. Just kind of going in to say we're just gonna do all one character. I got all the respect in the world for that.
It was really fun, honestly. Just having those, I want to call them gimmick crews. There was also a third one. There was an all Rob crew.
I forgot about them.
Yeah, they didn't make playoffs, but they were there. They showed up.
For sure.
So it looks like our next player coming out from Free Fall is going to be Arrow. They've only played once, I believe, in the Screw Battle League. And they picked, the first time they played, they picked random. They literally just picked random. And the second time, I think they picked Incineroar.
Okay.
So what we see, I have no idea.
Actually, speaking of that, so how does, if someone goes in random for crews, do they just get stuck with the character they get random on, or do they can just continue to use random?
That's a good question. I haven't had to run into that yet because it was the end of the crew battle. So and they just won.
Okay, well, it is what it is.
I suppose it would be the character they got. Huh.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, that's definitely something to take into consideration next time the Cruise League comes around. But right now, we're going to be getting into this game here. And look at the GOAT going hot right now, starting it off with 42, going way deep. Oh, is he going to be? Okay, he'll be able to make it back, but that got a little scary.
You cannot go that deep against Joker safely.
Oh, no.
Oh, great drop from flat up there to catch that. We'll see what he can find here for the recovery, and Arsene just be vibing at edge real quick.
Yeah, no, seriously. But right now, man, yeah, Arrow's still trying to get things going here. Oh, looking for that knee again, but GOAT will not find it. Trying to get maybe a down air off the ledge. Oh, wow, weird angle. Normally that just gets whoever caught up, and Joker's just able to finish the job, but not that time.
Not that time. GOAT doing a good job just kind of playing around it right now. Has a little bit of a lead here, but is probably going to be looking for something here, either back air, maybe a nair one, but not going to find it yet. We're just going to reset to neutral, it seems.
There we go. Back air. Oh, going to send him way out to the blast zone, but not going to finish the job yet. So Arrow does have a second lease at life. The 1, 2, 3, the gentleman to close out that first stock there. The GOAT taking 4 for their team.
I cannot remember the last time I've seen that move kill.
Well, I mean, Joker was at like 160 at the ledge, so I mean, at some point, you know, you got to be like, hey. Uh-oh.
Come on, please. Okay. Oh, I love that weight. It didn't really turn into anything, but he's starting to kind of condition his opponent a little bit, which the group battle just get in their heads.
Right. Oh, wow, dude. Arrow could have had been punished incredibly hard there. Came down with the counter, trying to get something going. Oh, but gotta find a way to take out that stock. Beautifully played. Getting rid of that second stock there, so crucial, because, man, it seems like Grunted Renegades are really starting to find their motion, their momentum, their tempo, and it's all because of the GOAT here. Ooh.
Definitely. Any stocks he takes now, they're just extra. It is looking rough on this stock. Arrow's finally starting to take pace of the game, but
okay, got the drag down on the forward air 1, which is really interesting between these two characters. Joker has a drag down forward air 1, and then forward air 1 for Captain Falcon actually pops him up a little bit. It's very interesting to see like the difference in like how they're trying to set each other's combos up off like this, basically the same move. Oh no.
Yeah, this gets hit by that, gets another stock. That is now 5 stocks on the board out of this opener. That is what you love to see if you're Grunted Renegades. Let's see if Freefall can stop this bleeding here. 109 on the GOAT.
Totally just realized I said forward air 1 for Captain Falcon. Totally meant nair 1. My bad.
But you brought it up.
And I definitely had to correct myself because forward air 1 is just the knee.
I'm like, you know what? It's good. Let's keep moving.
my point was there. I think we all just said, oh, wow. Okay, I thought we were going to get some sort of crazy extension off that. It was a nice little cup. No way, they're going to take 6. Never mind.
Jab into knee, never before seen. Hitting the fucking meta and also just taking another stock. Oh. That is 6 stocks now for the GOAT.
Oh, man. The GOAT certainly living up to the name right now. Taking 6 to start things off for Grunted Renegades. That is huge. I mean, Arrow not being able to come back. I mean, taking 1 stock at least, so that's great. But, like, now Freefall is down a lot of stocks, 4 stocks, right? They're 4 stocks behind, if I remember correctly, if I'm doing math fine, which, you know, I could be wrong. But still, like, that's a big deficit, especially after 2 players. Like, that should not be a thing. So good stuff to the GOAT, really making a big, strong start for the Grunted Renegades here. Freefall's got to answer back, like, swiftly. Like, there's no discussion about it.
Yeah, definitely. They need an answer now. And if they are able to find that answer, it's going to be rough for them. They still have a lot of options. They really only need to take 1 stock, but it's not even just playing for this. It's whoever they pick, they're going to have to worry about immediately getting counterpicked. And they really can't afford to lose a single stock on their next player off of the GOAT. Otherwise, it's going to get uglier and uglier.
Like, I don't know. Who does Falcon, like, really lose hard to? Because at this point, just put in a character that just absolutely decimates Falcon.
I'm not sure. In my mind, you're just going to want to put in someone who isn't going to want to interact. That's what my mind goes to. You want to put in a zoner who can just sit on the other side of the stage and and not play the video game against their opponent. That's really what it's really
it might be the play.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I know that they have Sonic, the ZSS player, and ZSS is one of those characters that can decide just not to interact. So that might be a good pick. But we'll see what they end up going with in this one. They also have a decent Min player, Crimson Azuros, who is a Min. So if we're talking about non-interaction, that's the name of the game.
That certainly is. Yeah, that certainly is the name of the game. Especially with how susceptible that Captain Falcon could be getting edge guarded by Min with Ram. Like, it's not like Captain Falcon has any crazy recovery options. It's a Falcon dive to the ledge, and hopefully I don't get hit.
Please no. Yeah, we're waiting on the pick coming out from Freefall, but you do not want to find yourself in a 4-stock hole from the beginning. Okay, so we have some input from Ajax in the chat saying Pikachu apparently is one of the worst matchups for Falcon. I guess that makes sense because it is Pikachu. I'm not sure if Freefall have any strong Pikachu players, but we'll see what they end up doing here.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how things definitely start to shake up here a little bit. But right now, yeah, man, Freefall's in trouble. 19-15, that's crazy.
That's just 4 stocks in the grand scheme of things. If this was a few players in, that's like, okay, this is not great, but you can make your way back. If this is your first player, your starters are usually your feel your opponent out counter pick. If this is your first player, it is not looking pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check here exactly to see who's on Freefall. So we just saw Arrow get knocked out, changes their leader.
I'm trying to see here. Let me send you this.
I got the link. Okay. I'm trying to see who they have that I would see that I would be like, okay, this is definitely a heavy hitter that could really turn some things around. Like, okay, Sonam / Gayo, Hydra. I mean, those are definitely some huge names that I would definitely consider to be like crew battle turning players.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Absolutely just taking things right back. Amante.
Yeah, Grey Clash, Jojo might be a good pick actually.
Yeah, Stealth Pilot, Quark, Thor, all these players. Mr. Zircon especially. Grey Clash. Okay, I wasn't aware that this team was as stacked as it is, but those are all players who I think could really turn this around. Maybe not like take a lead, but could definitely help you even this battle up.
Yeah, they definitely have some strong hitters. I think they were just at the start they were trying to. I think they were just banking their player cleaning that up real quick, but they didn't send out their strongest possible because they're like, okay, we want to save them. But sometimes you really just have to send out your bigger hitters, and this is hard for Freefall because the talent pool for Grunted Renegades goes so incredibly deep. Like, no disrespect to the GOAT, but they have some absolutely phenomenal players that I would say are even stronger contenders than the GOAT. No disrespect because he's doing phenomenal.
Right. Like, that's the problem, right? It's like you look at the GOAT. The GOAT has taken 6 stocks already, right? And again, no disrespect, I don't consider the GOAT the best player on the team. Like, that's a problem.
I mean, a couple of the people that are on that team, just off the top of my head, there's Pokelam, there's Syrup, there's Armadillo, there's Mighty Dialga, there's the SD King, who has taken 32 stocks over the course of the lead.
Literally, all these guys I'm looking at are all people I think I've seen in a top 8 for some sort of bracket that I've commentated at one point or another. So, I mean, when your team's filled with top 8 competitors, like, it just goes to show that you've got something going on, man. You're definitely doing something right here.
Yeah, and all those names I just mentioned, those aren't even considering the deep talent pool. That was just the people who have participated in matches in the league. That was just the people who have participated in matches. It doesn't even mention all the people beyond that. Like, geez, but yeah, so Sonic, that player, that ZSS I mentioned earlier, is who they went with actually. So non-interaction, but also able to kind of blow up your opponent. That's the name of the game here. We'll see if they can just take the stock without losing any, or if the GOAT is gonna send his reign of terror.
Right. Oh man. Okay, so hopefully Sonic can find a way to turn this around here. ZSS, obviously a really good character. Some people might try to lead you astray and tell you that ZSS is not as good. We won't list names here. But no, ZSS definitely big character that can turn things around here. He's got all the mobility in the world, great kill power, great confirms. It's just a matter of just making them happen. So maybe Sonic could be the start or something for free fall.
I think the only issue ZSS can have sometimes is that if you don't find the exact direction you're looking for, it might be hard to kill, which isn't the greatest asset in a crew battle when kills are all you need.
Exactly. And man, yeah, this is there's a lot of dancing around here, and honestly, I don't blame Sonic. I mean, when you got the GOAT, and it looked like maybe they were taking their time, not just, you know, figure out the right character, but maybe also to try and ice the GOAT out a little bit, because the GOAT is certainly playing up to their name, like we've already mentioned before. Gonna take another stock here. No, Sonic will find a way back to stage. Flip kick off the ledge just to try and stay alive here, but this is definitely getting very tough, very concerning. The Falcon dive, just trying to call something out.
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, they're playing super evasive. You know, these Zairs off ledge, flip kicks, just finding everything. Gonna go for a down air there just to... Sometimes you have to do that just to keep your opponent in their place. Like, kind of a chump check, really.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The gentleman not going to put it away. This is a bad spot. Oh, okay. You got to keep in mind, they got 132% right now. They are on the ledge. They will not be having invincibility for long. This is getting very tough. Oh man.
There.
I don't know how I feel about this one, Grayola. I think the GOAT might take 7 today.
I think, yeah, it's going to be rough. Sonic needs to put... Oh, going for the Zair flip kick there. Not going to find it. Okay, we're good.
All right.
They are able to stem the bleeding with that nice little flip kick into the up B. Yeah. That was dicey. That was dicey.
Yeah, that was definitely very dicey. I don't even know if, like, I feel like that's a victory with how nerve-wracking it's been.
I mean, still a victory to lose anything, but I think the one thing Sonic did that really allowed them to capitalize was the usage of Zair. They were constantly using it to snap the ledge with the tether, but they were also using it to kind of poke. Like, I feel like if we could have a stat to look at buttons pressed, that Z button is gonna be. The Z button's gonna be hurting right now because of how many times it was used in that last game.
Right. Hang on a sec. Just gotta make sure something. Alas, I don't know if you just saw that. Apparently, the replay audio is really loud. I was gonna type it out, but I just figured I'll just say it here instead. Just trying to take care of our lovely viewers at home. Hope you guys are enjoying the crew battle so far. But yeah, right now, free fall at only down a player. Only down a player at the moment. So 3 stocks is definitely, you know, something that can be turned around here. We've already discussed some of the really strong players on both teams, honestly. So
yeah, definitely.
We'll see how things play out. And the crazy thing is just like both these teams actually run pretty deep. But like, how big are these heavy hitters going to be coming in, you know, clutch here? How are they going to help the team move forward? Because I feel like if Free Fall puts out one of their big heavy hitters, you know, Grunted Renegades is just like, all right, well, roll a die. Number 1 through 6. How can you just throw those in?
Yeah, if you look at the roster, there are not really any weak links. There are some players that could be considered lesser known, but like, there's not really anyone who's like, oh, okay, this is what it is, fine. Like, everyone on the roster is kind of loaded, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, definitely see how Grunted Renegades. It's interesting to see Grunted Renegades for the first time in this beginning 30 minutes actually have a counter pick. Goes to show exactly how the GOAT has been playing today. Yeah. So fantastic stuff. What a run from the GOAT. Almost taking 7, but 6. Right now you're sitting at MVP status by the time that this this crew battle actually wraps up. Either way, like win or lose, you'll definitely be the MVP for your team. Unless someone else from Grunted Renegades starts to step up.
It would not be out of question.
Oh,
it would
man.
definitely not be out of the question.
Okay. Well, anyway, how is the chat doing? I mean, I know we asked this a little bit earlier. Do you guys have anything you want to bring up while we wait for our next competitor? Is there anything that you would like to ask myself or the wonderful Grayola stealing my my previous my previous name.
I know.
Yeah, no, we have a little bit of time, and we can only make up so much stuff about Smash Bros. To talk about in between characters being picked. So, if you guys got any questions, please let us know. How has our day been, Grayola? How about you answer that one first? Wonderful, Grayola.
Pretty good. How's it going, Skifola?
Skiffle.
Wonderful, Gray and Skifola.
Oh man.
Man. How's it going? How you been?
I've been good. It's a nice Sunday. I woke up at I actually woke up at between 8 and 9 today. I was actually really surprised. I actually got up and
I woke up at
functional.
3:30. I'll keep it. Fuck.
Oh man, dude, I have not woken up at 3:30, and I feel like years. And I probably it's not wasn't since I worked a swing shift schedule. I think that I actually woke up at 3:30.
Really? Yeah, no, I'm just a degenerate. I have no sleep.
You're Smash TO. I swear, it's not even just you. Cact is atrocious with a sleep schedule.
Honestly, sometimes I go to sleep before Cac. Sometimes Cac goes to sleep before I do.
My god.
We're both really bad.
Oh man, what did I have for breakfast? I had a bowl of not honey graham O's. I had some cereal. I know that much. What about you, Grayola?
I haven't eaten yet because, like I said, I woke up at 3:30.
Well, dude, what? Just go get some grapes or something right now. Get an apple. Just mute your mic when you're chomping. I can. I can talk. I can cover.
Wait, I've never heard Skip talk ever.
it's literally. There we go. Let's go, Last. Okay, look. I know Last isn't the most excited person for production, but Last production value has gone up exponentially in the past couple of months. I do want to give a big shout out to them because they are actually they are a lot funnier in production than they are on the mic.
Hey, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it.
Yo, Last is really gonna taekwondo roundhouse kick my head off the first time. You're gonna.
I want to both of us.
Oh man. It really honestly, Last is just an absolute goat. I mean, just does everything casting, TO, production.
This entire league, other than Saturday where he was commentating top 8 of RTS with Ajax. Other than that, he's done everything for the league when it comes to production. So
right,
he's locked down and ready to go. I do have news though for new character. We're going to be seeing Frog come out. Yeah, the Bayonetta
player. Ugh. Frog kind of goes on tear sometimes.
Yeah.
The good news is that there's a lot of characters that make Frog feel, not just Frog, but Bayonetta feel very, very bad. I'm sure there's some characters that Frog doesn't like, but Bayonetta in general can struggle with some characters heavily. And so we're going to have to see if they can first close out these 3 stocks, right? I mean, obviously you'd like to think so because you're going for the counter pick. But then after that, I feel like it could be potentially easy to close out Bayonetta just because of how much Bayonetta can struggle to kill. And, she's a bigger body, she's tall, so it's kind of easy to rack up some damage quick, and then her light weight can make her very susceptible to early KOs.
Yeah, definitely. I think the only thing is it might be easy to clean up those extra stocks from Frog if they lose this, but you have to worry about taking those. You're down 3 stocks right now, so you have to think about. You don't want to just clean up Frog. You want to get a lead here. You want to start to claw back into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll definitely gonna be seeing who's got bigger claws, I guess, going into this one right now. But Sonic, I'd like to see Sonic and Freefall start to make a bit of a comeback here. They kind of need to take these 3 stocks. If they can 3 stock Frog here, which honestly, what a task to kind of go up to. You would basically even it up entirely, which would be huge for Freefall. So if you can at least just take this lead and 1 stock, 2 stock, if 3 stocks if possible, then yeah, you're looking good. You're sitting pretty, and definitely bringing Freefall back. But right now, these 2 are definitely dancing around. 0.3% separating the 2 of them as we're getting into a minute and a half.
Yeah, definitely. It does like that. Still only 3% there. It's so even. I will mention that they did decide to counterpick ZSS to Triplats. Bold decision.
I mean, it's probably due to the fact that it's like, because Bayonetta still has Bayonetta combos, so, you know, if you have these smaller blast zones, you're probably able to get away with feeling like the old times.
The old days.
Yo, I actually really like that down air that Frog attempted, just kind of trying to call out the flip kick on the stage from Sonic, and honestly, they had the right call, just a little too early.
Yeah, timing is a big thing that I think is underrated when it comes to Smash. Your individual timing, you know, on a larger scale, also miniature scale, gonna get that nice little combo into the back air there, so and then able to take the stock. And we're pretty much even here. Bats within saying no, you can't play the game.
Remember when they made Bats Within better in the form of what is it called?
Foresight.
Yeah, Foresight. And a much better character too.
I saw a short call it Foreskin earlier, so that's fun.
Yeah, that was definitely a choice of words.
Back to the match.
Uh-oh.
Right off the top. Yeah, no, ZSX is dead. Bayonetta did Bayonetta things.
Yeah, I mean that's why, you know, Yoshi's is so important for Bayonetta's, because the combos still exist. How effective they are at killing is another matter, but when you're on a stage with smaller blast zones, you're kind of doing okay.
Yeah, you're eating. Oh, gonna get that. Is able to make it back. I always like, even when I think Bayo's dead, it's just never.
Bayo has some of the most ridiculous resources off stage. Like, have you ever seen Death Spade when they're messing around off stage?
Yeah,
it's insane. They just like, all right, I'm just gonna be out here for the next 30 seconds. Hope you don't mind me timing you out.
Yeah, Bayos who know how to use it properly is very scary to play against. So far, this is not looking the best here for Sonic. Might worsen the hole for for Free Fall coming out, but ZSS is one of those characters that does have the potential to just kind of explode you, especially with like Nair flip kick. So it's not impossible.
Right. Ooh. Okay, definitely starting to get some pressure here. Sonic definitely trying to get something going. 109 should be able to close that stock. Forward throw. DI will keep him alive a little bit longer. I think it was DI.
I think it might have been, especially with the stage like you were talking about earlier.
Oh no. Oh goodness. Yeah, this is definitely starting to get pretty tough. 141 to 116. 2 stocks to 1. The side B, I'm not going to be able to kill either. Going way out there to try and take it, though. Sonic has 1 stock left, as well as Frog, trying to find a way to make this not as bad as it seems, but never mind. Whoa, never mind again.
Never mind, never mind. We're going to be still in this one.
Okay, flip kick onto the stage here. Oh, what? Hey, that is weird.
Hit that dash attack real quick and see what they can find here. Just kind of sharking the platforms. Really just looking for a Nair flip kick in this percent, because it's going to be hard to win. We'll see what able to avoid the guns.
And we got 2 minutes left on the clock here, so let's see if Frog can find something to just find a way to close this out, and if Sonic can maybe find something to, you know, be able to live a little bit longer here. Taking 3 stocks and then potentially taking a 4th one as they get into the next match would be absolutely huge. But right now, man, Frog is definitely not having it, and that 4th throw is certainly going to close it out.
Yeah, that's gonna kind of throw the opponent into the blast zone. Beta is having none of it. We get back to a 4-stock lead here.
Right. Oh, man. Great stuff.
You mentioned, though, Bayo is very counter pickable, so...
Yes. Yeah, it's very counter pickable indeed. For a few reasons. Because, you know, she's light, she's a bigger body, she can struggle to kill sometimes, especially on certain characters. So we'll have to see how Frog handles it. Frog, if anyone, honestly, if there's a few Bayonettas I think that could just like not care as much about that, Frog is definitely one of those Bayonettas I put up there. Frog, the Mighty Dialga, Death Spade, you know, they all have this capability of just taking over any matchup, really, even with Bayonetta having the flaws that she does.
Yeah, and you know what's funny about those Mighty Dialga and Frog? They're both on Grunted Renegades.
That's rough, dude.
So, and Spade's on Team Game Clan, another team that's playing today. So the talent pool definitely goes a little bit crazy, but yeah, just right off the top, just like that. Nothing you can really do about that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We're going to be sitting here, I guess, waiting for the next player to come into play now. So Frog doing their job, cleaning up 3 stocks. You take 3 stocks, you've done your job, easy peasy. Sonic actually taking 3 stocks as well, right? Technically, yeah. Yeah, they took the 1 from Goat, and they took 2. So they did their job, but you can't just continue to trade 3 stocks for 3 stocks because, you know, I'm no mathematician, but I feel like if you're up 17 to 12 and you keep trading 3 stocks apiece, eventually one person's going to run out of stocks first.
I think you might be right. I don't want you to speak, you know, out of turn, like if you don't have evidence for it, but I think you might be right. You know, you're getting a little crazy there, Skiff. You're getting a little wild there.
Hey, listen.
I need you to calm down.
Listen, I'm ready to choose violence today at the drop of a hat. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I don't know if there was any call for that, but I'm glad. Oh, I'm spinning now, I guess.
Yeah, you know, Last is definitely a little bit bored on production here. You're going to be sitting in the hot seat for the next couple hours for sure.
I'm a little fun with it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got to have fun. You got to find ways to keep yourself entertained. You know, it's the Rise Champions League. You know, we have fun here.
We do have fun here. We keep it loose. Keep it fast and loose here. Unlike the crews when they're picking a new player to go in.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine if there's like if there's a crew that's just like, all right, we're just gonna throw, this is our list of players, we're just gonna throw these in at this order. You could try to set up your crew however you want, but we're gonna win. Like that would be like the biggest flex.
That's just yeah. Okay, so there is a pick. We have Ignis coming up. I'm not entirely familiar with Ignis as a player.
I think I've seen Ignis
plays.
perform before.
It's like we're gonna be seeing Palutena, maybe. I think that's
we'll definitely find out. Yeah, okay. If it's Palutena, that definitely rings a bell for sure. I believe I've watched Ignis play before.
Yeah,
I'm not remembering exactly. Crazy Dave. Okay, see, I'm not familiar with Crazy Dave, but Ignis sounds familiar.
Gotcha. He's playing Pikachu. I don't know. He's playing a character. We'll see what that character is.
Come on, pup. Come on, get up here. All right, so we have a special guest in commentary today.
Let's go.
Yeah, you good girl. Yeah. Oh man. That is for sure. All right, pup. I need you to go. Get. Good girl. Okay, she's gonna sit right here and expect more pets.
You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
They're gonna be going to PS2 here in this next match. We should be seeing this shortly.
Right. All right. Well, yeah, we'll definitely see how some things play out here. You said Ignis is good. That's right. Ignis is going in, and you're gonna have to try and take 1 stock away from Bayonetta. So I feel like Palutena is a pretty good counter pick on any character. I mean, it's a strong character all around. Yes, they might struggle in a matchup or two, but even struggling in those matchups, I think if you're a strong enough Palutena player, you could still run over.
We're gonna be seeing Steven.
Steve. Oh man, listen. Okay, Steve is a different matchup for Bayonetta. This is gonna be tough for Frog. Frog could take some stocks here for sure, but listen, I've seen some Steve versus Bayonetta, and it looks like hell. It looks like a war zone.
Yeah, I think one of the things with Steve is that the character is like decently easily counterpicked. And where Palutena, you cannot really easily counterpick the character. So even beyond this one match, it might be difficult for Ignis. We'll see though, as we're gonna be hopping into this next match here.
Ooh, definitely had a little bit of a wait in that nair, just trying to see what Ignis was gonna do, but not gonna get caught up in any of the mess that Frog was waiting for. Definitely tried to stall out that nair just a little bit. Here we go, a little bit of damage. Only getting a little bit on. Okay, 49 to start off. Oh wait, never mind. The rinse cycle comes back.
We'll see what he can make happen here.
Just putting up that wall in the middle, just trying to create some problems. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be the matchup for the next minute or two.
Yeah. You know, build the wall, get a little bit of resources, get back to the nothing comes from it. But we're looking even here now. So Ignis is starting to bring it back a little bit. Just wanted to not waste, but use the first bit to get some resources.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and actually the good thing here is that it seems like Ignis, like, look, now they're out of iron. And because of the pressure that Bayonetta can put down, can actually try and keep Ignis stuck. Oh, never mind. Gonna be able to take that stock. But could have continued to put some pressure down. It was making it a little difficult for Ignis to keep, you know, some solid resources up, especially like iron or whatever. But we're gonna see Ignis find a way to close that out, putting the Grunted Renegades down to 15 stocks. So now they're only down by 3 again. And Steve, I feel like, is a character, yes, you could counterpick him, but is a character that can really make some deep runs if the player, you know, is strong enough, for sure.
Yeah, most certainly. It really all depends. I wonder what they're going to counterpick it with here. I don't know what the worst matchups are for Steve off the top of my head, but I would imagine that Grunt has a good counterpick to whoever. I'd be surprised if they didn't, you know. For those who don't know, Grunted Renegades is a combination between Grunt Gang and Tainted Renegades. Two of the best crews in the SCS.
Right. Oh, sorry. Back's a little sore. Oh, man. Yes, Nick District, there is an orange Bayonetta skin. She just looks like a very slim pumpkin. Or wait, what's the Gaurgeist Pokemon? It's like, it kind of looks like that.
Skin is back.
You know, I like to jump through dimensions sometimes. You know, I'm actually 2D, guys. I actually don't exist. None of these guys I've been working with the past year have ever seen me in person. They just see I'm actually just AI generated. I'm not real. It's that simple.
Wow. I thought you'd have the answers more often if that was true.
No, man, I'm a dumb AI.
Oh no. We're disappearing. Oh no.
Oh man.
Alright, we're entering multiple dimensions right now, but we're still here. We're still in this.
For sure. And now we're getting down to some of the last players here. Free fall at 4 players left. Grunted Renegades at 5. I mean, I think Grunted's trying to make sure they make the right pick here because Steve can very much go on a gigantic tear to just really turn things around. Oh, are they going to be... Pokelam going to be going in next? Pokelam is a dude who I never want to see on the opposite side of me.
Pokelam going in. Pokelam has...
Oh.
He is very good at the
disrespectful.
He is, yeah, just such a mean. No, I'm kidding. But he is very, very good at the game.
Listen,
definitely a good counterpick to Steve.
Pokelam is a cool dude. Don't get me wrong, but in crew battles, that's not a nice dude.
No, he'll just take like 8, 9, 10 stocks and he'll...
I mean, can. It's just what Pokelam's good at, man. So we'll definitely see how that's gonna be playing out. I think this is a good pick though for the Steve.
I agree. I think it's interesting to use Pokelam this early, but I don't really ever see him play the anchor position and Rise specifically. He usually enters this middle zone, either to stop the bleeding if there is any, or to you know, keep the pressure on.
Exactly.
So, he really excels in just kind of this middle zone when you aren't expecting a player as strong as him to come out.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm excited to see this one play out. Especially we're gonna be getting 3 stocks between the 2 of them. So who knows? There's definitely taking a lot of time here, and I get it. I get taking some extra time because you're trying to essentially stay in bracket. Like you want to be able to get to finals. There's a nice little prize at the end. So I totally get taking your time here.
Yeah, definitely. They're not taking the most time though compared to some teams I've seen. They're keeping it they're keeping it quick and snappy, keeping it moving for the most part.
Right.
So able to keep it going along.
Right. Anyway, again, hope the chat is doing well. If you guys have any questions you'd like us to answer in between character and player picks, please let us know. We will try to get to them. Try to keep this stream a little bit lively. I will answer just about almost any question.
Almost any.
Almost any question.
Imagine not stalling your picks as Dick District.
What caused the 2008 recession, and how could we have avoided that? So I will answer almost any question. No, last we don't need to talk about that at all. Favorite flavor of brick? Favorite flavor of brick? Probably brick flavor, to be honest.
Anything but tacos flavor, to be honest.
That's fair.
It's been at least two flavor brick. All right.
I don't eat brick. I just lick them every once in a while because I get bored. Oh
man, outplayed.
Yo, I like this. Yo, Ignis said, all right, so Pokemon said we're going to small battlefield. Ignis said, bet. Can I choose the song? Definitely got your priorities in the right spot.
Pokemon letting him get the song counter pick. Bold play from Pokemon.
Would be huge. Bold play.
We'll see if it plays out.
See, the worst part about this is with Ignis taking the counter pick for song is I get to judge entirely what type of person you are. What are we going to get? What is the apex of the world? What is that? Oh, sounds really awful and boring. Could have been a better pick. Could have been a better pick.
Yeah, we'll see if the song counter pick comes into play. More important, we'll see if this player and character counter pick comes into play.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ooh. Okay, we got Pokemon going to be able to get back to stage. But yeah, this is definitely some aggressive playstyle from Ignis at the moment. Oh, hopping back into the car after jumping out of it once.
He wanted to go along for the ride real quick, but...
Oh, wow. That was one hell of a setup, actually. Almost getting some crazy damage out of that. With the forward air, and I think the what's that called? The Lloyd rocket. That's it. I almost call it the gyro.
Oh, gets hit by that. We'll see what he can do here. Oh, it's actually looking to just pop those balloons. Gonna find Pokemon's first stock. Only 71%. A clean start coming out from Ignis. That's exactly what he needs.
Yeah, Ignis is absolutely killing it right now. Getting another 30% piled up here. And wow, holy, Ignis turning it up.
Yeah, and I love his usage of walls to force Pokemon into a closed space so he can't really zone him out. He has to be up close and personal.
Oh, taking 2 stocks, only 71%. Ignis is definitely rising to the occasion.
That was a 0 to death, mind you.
Was it?
He did not get hit on that second stock.
Oh, man. And this is huge. If Ignis can find a way to 3-stock here, Free Fall is now tied for stocks, 12 stocks apiece.
Even if he loses only 1, he's put his team in a great position. This Pokemon counter pick is not working out like we thought it would. 33% already on Pokemon.
Uh-oh. Well, we could see the stock disappear here real quick. That anvil is no joke. Oh, unfortunate.
Whenever that's bucketed, the other player is terrified, and you know, appropriately so.
Okay, well now we got Diamond on board here. Could potentially take the stock very soon. Villager's not a heavy character in the slightest. Ooh, really dancing around here. Oh man, that's a big start.
You have to watch out for pretty much everything now, including that very active out smash as well as your Diamond Sword.
Oh, okay. Well, finally gonna be able to take a stock. Good stuff to Pokelam. Definitely dialing it back here a little bit. Looks like they're playing a bit more passive, which exactly is what you need to do.
Yeah, but it might be too little too late at this point. Maybe they can take another stock if they can control the pace completely, but that's 2 full stocks they're gonna need a take off of Ignis.
Yeah, this is definitely looking a little tough for Pokelam, but it looks like Pokelam's starting to get a little bit of something going here. 87% is a bit tough when you're Villager, and you know, Steve, or Zombie in this case, has some of the kill power they do, especially with these diamond tools. Okay. Oh, going way deep. Okay, gonna go to the other side. Well played, I think. Just not wanting to deal with any of the ledge trapping that Ignis might have been starting to set up.
Yeah, definitely a strong option that Villager can go for. Ignis is playing this so well right now, just taking his time.
Did he not get the cart? I could have sworn that he grabbed the cart.
Yes, he did not.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Pokemon playing this well now, but just gonna get hit by the minecart, going straight to the corner on that one. Gonna take the stock, and great showing from Ignis. 2 stock in Pokelam, and now only has a 1 stock deficit for Free Fall.
Yeah, Free Fall definitely rising to the occasion here. Thank you to Ignis to finding a way to dial things back. Honestly, it's been a team effort. All of them have been taking some stocks here. Ignis, again, doing what they need to do. I think that's about now 4 stocks.
Yeah, that's 4 stocks coming out from Ignis, and still has 2 more stocks on the nice little 4-to-1 ratio going out right now.
Yeah, that is for sure. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Grunted Renegades kind of responds here. Again, keep in mind, both of these teams have some rosters that go very, very deep. So I would not be surprised if Grunted has... oh, it looks like we're going to find our next player coming in here right now. If anything's to go by the tag that we just saw Pokelam take in this crew battle, we should be seeing Armadillo coming out next.
Yeah, speaking of the talent pool, I think that just shows how deep it's going to be going here. I don't think it can be understated how key of a player Pokelam should be in any crew battle. You know, he's one of the best crews players, but he's also just one of the best players online. Period. So being able to take him out in such kind of dominant fashion is huge for Free Fall. Obviously, Grunted has a lot of other hitters, but that's a big one to take out.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. Okay, I was just last typing something. I thought we were seeing some more data for who we're going to see. But yeah, it seems like Armadillo is definitely going to be the big one to come in here. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this is all going to play out.
Yeah, definitely. Armadillo. Let's see what character we're going to be getting. I'm assuming we're going to get the Lucario here, but last did say Byleth beats Steve because he is a fool. Armadillo may not be going. Unsure exactly what's going to be happening. So while we wait, let's start to some ad slides real quick so we can shout out the people that help make this event a reality.
For sure, for sure.
Starting off, we have good old MSM Online. So hosted by 2GG, the premier esports organizers with a focus on competitive Nintendo events. They host weekly in-person and online Super Smash Bros. Tournaments with over a decade of experience under our belts.
Right, yeah, definitely the 2GG homies. Super awesome. Put on some great events all the time. I'm sure, just like we discussed earlier, itching for Offline to come back. Final Saga has been on hold for a hot minute, so I'm excited to see that one come around. And then also big shout outs to ANG Esports, home of Straight Outta Smashville, every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So a little bit past that for today, but that's, you know, it is what it is. Next week's always an option. Specializing in event circuits and production for many games. You can follow their Twitter at ANG Esports _. You can check out all their stuff right there. They've got a Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Discord as well. Again, Straight Outta Smashville every 2 p.m. All these other games here: Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Rivals of Aether, Brawlhalla, Rocket League, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Pokemon Showdown. If you like a game, they probably run brackets.
Oh yeah. MetaView. These guys are really helping us put together this event. MetaView is the home of the freshest and best Smash clips. They feature playlists in Smash, Warzone, FGC, Valorant, Fortnite, and pretty much everything. We have a playlist on their app every week. The one for playoffs will be going live tomorrow. You know, the MetaView app is available globally on iOS or on web, metaview.gg/playlist to check them out.
Right. Yeah. No, big shout outs to all of them. And we also got a few other sponsors we'll shout out here real quick. Smash Oasis, organization dedicated to creating tournaments in the Middle East, Europe, and beyond. You can follow their Twitter at @Smash_Oasis. And also Expand Dongman. If you're not familiar with Expand Dongman, what are you doing? Like, do you just not on Twitter? Like, I don't get it. But you can follow Expand Dogman on Twitch, but much more importantly, please do your best to get active. Quarantine can be a huge drain on everybody's health, but it does wonders for your both mental and physical health if you do your best by going for a jog or trying to lift some weights. So you have the time. Please don't make excuses and start small. If you, if it's a few steps every day, obviously it should be a bit more than a few steps. If you just do a couple of walking laps or whatever, start to increase that. Maybe you start jogging them. Maybe you start sprinting. If you're sprinting like 3 jogs, sprinting 3 jogs, if you start sprinting like 3 laps, like around your block, man, you're killing it, and you probably should be in the Olympics.
You're doing your best there. Again, shout out to all our sponsors who have made this event possible. This was a huge project, over the course of a month, and we really could not have done it without their help. So that being said, while we wait on our next player character, we are going to throw to a quick break, and we will be right back.
Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. We've got some more Smash Bros. Action coming at you. We got Ignis taking on Mark the SD King.
Yeah, Mark the SD King, for those who have not followed Rise, this person has taken the most stocks out of anyone in the entire league. He has taken 32 in 5 crew battles.
Wow.
The next highest person, I believe, is Fluffy. And fun fact, he's also on Grunted.
So you told me Grunted Renegades is a team of 2 people.
They have the 2 highest counts.
Jeez, man. Fluffy, fantastic Yoshi player. Definitely rises to the occasion. Mark SD King as well. And I know they say SD King, but promise we're not going to be seeing any SDs. At least, hopefully.
More than likely not going to. Definitely a very, very solid player who is good in singles and definitely good at crews.
Is there any music playing in the background? I just realized this.
No, there's not.
What is... Huh?
Mark and Chess had let me choose the music and then chose the non-song.
No, geez. All right. Well then, I just realized that.
That's a counterpick if I ever heard one. So you're just stuck with the game sounds and our voices for this.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? Sometimes it's just exactly what I need. I wake up, I listen to commentary from other commentators and Smash Bros sounds, and I'm just able to go to sleep. You know?
Yeah. You must be insomniac.
Right, well, let's see how this matchup starts to break down here. We're starting to get some decent damage. Ignis doing pretty well, potentially trying to take a lead here, or at least just try to even up the stocks at 12, or not 12, excuse me, 11 apiece. Gonna take the first one there, man. Steve rising to the occasion.
And 80% gonna be in a rush situation, especially Mark cannot get that read actually. So.
Ooh, okay. Teching off your own wall, all right.
Okay, that's a little casual. Casual is your that's just casual. That's gonna even up the stocks here. Actually, no, that gives them a slight lead. For the first time in Screwball, free fall is ahead.
Oh my god, and not even just that, but you told me earlier that Mark the SD King has taken the most stocks. They're at risk of not taking a single stock right now.
This would be insane. Yeah, Mark's average for stocks taken per crew battle is like 6.
Yeah, and it looked like they're about to get the 0 here, man. Oh, that's a big punish. Okay, not gonna be able to take the stock, but still, 91% is nothing to scoff at. Oh my god, we just saw a 3-stock from Ignis taking the lead for free fall. This was huge.
Ignis is coming in the clutch for his team. He's taken out Pokelamp and Mark the SD King. 2 names that cannot be undersold how strong of players they are.
Is that 7 stocks, right? 7 stocks for them?
That's 7 stocks so far. Still 2 stocks left.
7 stocks, and not only did you take 3 stocks from Pokeland, but 3 stocks from Mark the SD King. That is huge. Ignis out here. Honestly, if somehow Freefall doesn't win this, they let Ignis down. That's all I'm going to say. Wow, what a what a game. That was insane.
That's absolutely insane so far. Ignis he has put his team on his back, giving them a lead now.
Giving them all mine carts to carry them through, you know?
A casual little 2-stock lead coming out after that fantastic performance from the GOAT. Unfortunate that it's being brought to this, but Grunted still has some players they can choose from. Hopefully they just really have to focus on taking out Ignis right now. They just need to focus on getting rid of this one player.
Right. Yeah, we'll definitely see how things play out from here. But man, what a tough start. Like that's wow, not a tough start, excuse me, but just like Grunted Renegades was up by like 5 stocks at one point, right? 5 or 4 stocks, and now you're down by 2. I don't, dude. Ignis showing up, showing out. You know, again, making free fall like. You know, just letting everybody know, man, this ain't a crew to mess with, man. Like,
yeah, especially it's insane for Mark considering how well he did in every other match. I'm looking at the stats here. He had an average stocks taken per crew battle of 6.4. Stocks taken to against 2.13. This would be the last person I would expect to go 0-4 when it comes to the.
Oh, hi, Niv. Jeez.
What's up,
Niv?
Niv?
My dog. I think my wife just got home from the store, so you know she hears the door open up, she just starts barking because she doesn't know what's going on. So anyway, I hope you guys are all awake now because I definitely am. Not only because of this hot ultimate action, but my dog barking right into the microphone.
You know, whatever you need to wake up, Ignis has woken up his entire crew, though.
Yeah, seriously.
What's important?
Yeah, they definitely need to be. Grunted Renegades got to make a big pick here. Again, a team, they got 3 players left, but they got so many players to choose from. But right now, you gotta take out this Steve, man. This zombie is just absolutely killing people left and right.
100%. They have a lot of people they could pick from. You know, they could even go with Jake if they want to Steve Ditto this real quick. You know, Jake, King Chris, Lig.
I don't know if
Stroner,
I don't know if Jake does Steve Dittos. I think they'd rather just go Mario.
Yeah. We're seeing ZSOS or ZSauce. I don't know how it is pronounced exactly, but that is a pretty strong hero player. maybe they're just hoping to maybe trying to get that RNG Steve out of there.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how things play out just a little bit as we get into this finally. But that's a ZSS, right?
No, ZSOS is a hero.
Oh, okay. I must have been. Oh, I think I'm thinking of AOS.
Yeah, AOS is a ZSS player.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely see how this plays out. I think Hero, honestly, is a great counter pick at any point in time. Now, the problem is that it runs the risk of being an awful counter pick because of RNG. But if RNG is like nice, it's looking good.
It's also very easily counter picked, I would say.
Yeah, can be. But as long as you got the right spacing, the right RNG, honestly, I think Hero can really just mess up anybody on a counter pick. You just got to make sure you got your stuff coming out when you need it. That's the only issue.
Yeah, definitely. Pronounce Z-Sauce. Got it. So...
Hey, Z-Sauce, Michael here.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh man. Z-Sauce, free fall.
But Hero definitely has some stuff. We'll just see if they can take out Ignis's Reign of Terror. If Ignis is gonna be able to take another couple more. Already 7 and still has 2 stocks remaining. Could potentially see him reach that 10 mark, but you know, we'll see what they can manage.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how things start to play out here. Looks like we're just waiting to get our bans at the moment. And again, I'm not surprised it's taking a while to get this all, going and stuff like that. These teams, again, they're facing bracket elimination. Yeah. So, like, you're going to take your time. You're going to make sure you get your picks. Maybe ice out the player. We talked about icing out the GOAT earlier, right? Because he was just absolutely killing it. And now maybe they're trying to do the same thing for Ignis here because, man, Ignis is just...
doing the same.
Yeah. Absolutely light him up.
Yeah, and it seems so casual for him. Like, he just got Pokelam and Bark, and it was just like nothing.
I'm telling you, man, that's just Steve. Like, shout-outs to Quid,
Yeah.
Quid's gross, man. He just said, I'm just going to play Steve and make top 8 at a tournament.
Another player Grunted has.
Are they? Is he on?
He's also on Grunted. I'm telling you.
Oh, my God.
They have a couple Steve Ditto options, and they really wanted to do that. I don't know if they should, but they can. But we're going to be going to PS2 in this next game here. Players getting ready to hop in.
And should be played out here very soon. PS2, which honestly I think is just probably the best pick here. I mean, Steve doesn't get any real benefit off of it. I don't think Hero gets any real benefit off it either.
Ignis has got like a Steve Ditto, so the rumor goes.
Oh, really?
So Ignis said that, so it should be taken with a grain of salt. Maybe not the most reliable narrator.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, first he has to get through this hero pick from Z-Sauce before he can think about a potential Steve Ditto to come out.
Right.
And we are popping it.
Tacos. All right, man. Here we go. We're gonna be seeing the hero with probably the ugliest hero skin. But you know what? I'm not here in the crew battle for a reason. Not Ignis. Z-Sauce is. So yeah.
I mean, he might be good at the game. Doesn't mean his opinions on hero skins are valid. All right, we got a little. Not sure what's going on here. Okay.
Just thinking about it,
All right. Yeah, we are off with this next one. We'll see if Z-Sauce can stop the bleeding, or Free Fall is going to be able to make it all the way.
I mean, hey, Steve is just one of those characters, just absolutely puts down a lot of damage, eliminates stocks. At least that's what Ignis has been showing us for sure. And going for a setup there with the whoosh or whatever it's called. There's 14 different names for every single spell that Hero has at their disposal.
Ant's about to subtweet you. Watch out, man.
Listen, look, I'll just say like up B 1, 2, or 3. All right, just please leave me alone. There's so much going on with Hero. Oh, now we got an oomph on deck though with bounce. So don't have to worry about these
the mine carts or
exactly
or the down air either. You try to down it, it's gonna be rough for Steve.
Right. Oomph is gone. Ooh, forcing the high recovery back throw. Yes, probably could have got a forward smash out of it, to be honest. But the up tilt will close out that stock. Great stuff to Z-Sauce. Now they can find this next stock here. Oh, they've only taken 23% so far. If they can take this next stock, you even it up entirely at 9 apiece.
Yeah, definitely. And all you have to worry about is the counter pick. Oh, I love that kind of just upbeat past the ledge, avoiding the down tilt. Ignis going to be looking for his ledge shot. Not going to find much, though.
Okay. Things play out from here. Okay, Ignis definitely trying to create some tension here, create some pressure. Oh, it's going to go for one jab. 93% is a lot, though, for Hero. And also just because Steve, you know, one good forward smash read could just blow up stocks.
Gets hit by that.
Okay.
Ignis is really tough pace. And once he's still down the pace, he's able to avoid a lot more damage. As I say, that gets hit by the side B, but looking to take at least one more stock here. You know, a casual 8 for his team.
I mean, they're on the verge of doing it. They're going to have to come out here. The forward air will catch him out of the cart. Such an awful, awful setup if you are the opponent.
Yeah. Able to just get that so cleanly. Ignis is definitely doing his job and a little bit more here.
Okay. Yeah, definitely getting a little more nerve-wracking as time goes on. Okay, using these side B2s. Probably one of the best moves in the game, honestly. Just continuing to put down this pressure, build up this damage, just trying to get this zombie to die.
Yeah, it's kind of just needs a little bit more on deck, and it feels like he's fishing a little bit for stuff now, but has his opponent on ledge, we'll see what the option is, and just not finding much on ledge this game.
Okay, gonna land right on top of him with the upbeat, just get some damage, put him off stage. 117 should be something though. Forward throw off stage for stage control. Oh, I felt like they probably could have shot off the charged neutral B to catch the recovery, but... Okay.
I feel like Z-Sauce has had that, I can't think of it, the reflection of his entire game, balance. His entire game.
Ooh, boy, yep. Ooh, that shield getting a little bit low there. This cart coming into play, and now with about half rage, a little more than half rage, and Diamond Tools could potentially take a whole other stock. There it is, the forward smash with the Diamond Sword. Ignis is not done yet.
Ignis is not done. He wants that 10 stock so badly.
Yeah, I mean, what a way to start doing the 10 stocks is at... Oh, no, that's a lot of damage. Going for 10 stocks in the playoff crew battle is huge, and they could possibly do it.
Especially against a crew as good as Grunted Renegades. He is on a tear. This is absurd. 83% on Z-Sauce. He needs to be really careful here.
Oh no, they're definitely getting a little too far ahead of themselves now. Oh my god!
He just did it to him. That's gonna be the 10 stock taken from Ignis. No one can stop this man.
I don't know how I feel about this man. Listen. Yo, Ignis is just insane.
No one can stop him.
Look, right now, it's looking like Freefall is going to be running away with this. And honestly, I don't know if there's a better way to describe Grunted Renegades right now than Freefall. Because they are absolutely struggling. You got 6 stocks left at 10 here. Ignis just not letting go, man. Just wants to continue putting on this damage. But hopefully, like, we could just see... If Freefall does find their way through this, like, hopefully Ignis still has some gas left in the tank for the championship, because I hope you're not using it all right now.
I mean, you gotta get there one way or another. You gotta get to the finals. So Ignis is putting it all on the table. 2 players have taken 1 stock off of him. He 3-stock Mark, he 2-stock both Pokelam, and Z-Sauce.
Yeah.
It is rough. We'll see what their pick is here. This next pick is, they only want to take 1 stock, but they also have to think about, okay, we're in our final 2 players now. You can't just throw out a good counter pick. You have to think about what's going to work for us in the long term.
I don't know if there is a long term. you got 6 stocks left, and Freefall's got 10. First, you can't be thinking about the long term. You got to be thinking about taking out Ignis. Like, We get rid of Ignis? Great. Let's start thinking about how we're going to do the rest of this crew battle. But right now, you've got one menace, and it's the zombie on the other side of the screen. Jeez.
Yeah, this is insane. Right now, they're sending out Fluffy, and Fluffy is a very strong Yoshi player. Has taken the second most stocks in the league so far, but as we saw with Mark, that might not matter against Ignis. Ignis doesn't care what you've done. He cares what you're doing right now today.
I mean, yeah, we'll definitely see. Like, Fluffy could do it, but like, wasn't Mark the SD King? Wasn't that a 3-stock straight up?
That was a 3-stock. Yeah, didn't touch Ignis.
Ugh. That's rough. Yeah, so it looks like Fluffy is going to be coming in here. Grunted Renegades, it looks like they're trying to make some plays here for sure. Fluffy, I think Yoshi is a good pick for, going against Steve anyway, because Yoshi, I feel like, just has such a weird gameplay or game plan in general. Just being able to flow through the stage at will. The double jump armor can come in handy a lot. And it's just like, if you land on their shield, Yoshi's have some great moves like neutral B out of shield, stuff like that. And it's just like, again, they're so floaty, but like, they're very mobile. So it's just like they can create such a weird tempo for the game. And if your opponent's not ready to capitalize on it, or at least just try to catch up, Yoshi's can run rampant.
Yeah, definitely. I think if anyone can do it on Grunt, it's definitely Fluffy. Fluffy, not only have they got a lot of stocks, in some crew battles, they have just gone absolute tears. I think in their first crew battle, they took like 13 stocks or something like that. So, if anyone can do it, it's Fluffy, but Ignis is, I would say determined. I think he is still playing just by sheer willpower.
And I don't know, they definitely woke up a little annoyed, and they're trying to see. Yeah. We'll see how it all plays out, but man, yeah, this is definitely rough for Grunted Renegades. Looks like we're gonna be going to PS2, so we should be getting into that game very, very soon. Anyway, again, hope the chat is doing well. We are starting to get towards the end of the crew battle here, potentially, depending on if Grunted Renegades will be able to turn this around.
Yeah, Ignis is just out of tear. We are going to be going to PS2 here, though. We've seen that quite a bit with Ignis as well, so definitely comfortable on the stage. So I don't know if stage is going to be the biggest impact. It's just, can Fluffy take this stock off and start to slow the bleeding? Because we're at a 4-stock deficit. Pretty much the exact opposite scenario at the beginning of the crew battle.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have a lot of room to work with this time.
Yeah, this is definitely getting pretty crazy. But here we go. We should be getting into this very soon. They're telling each other good luck, have fun. Excuse me. Yeah. Well, let's see what we got in store. 65 viewers at the moment. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic time. Right now, free fall is, I can't even really give the credit all the free fall, to be honest. It's really just Ignis. No offense, but Ignis is the reason why you guys are not only like even it up, but are in the lead. Like, it's absolutely insane, man.
Yeah, Ignis he is the hero free fall needed.
Definitely the way to put it in the words.
But he has nothing on Ignis in this crew battle.
Oh man. Yeah, look. So we'll see how Grunted Renegades and Fluffy are gonna be able to handle this right now. But here we go into this game. We're gonna be going to PS2. Ignis taking on Fluffy. Steve versus Yoshi. Working off some of those calories before we get the game started.
Getting warmed up. Alright. We are ready to go in this one. Narnia, just reuse your joke in chat, but we're gonna get into this group battle.
Narnia really tried stealing my joke. That's insane. Yo, I was a Narnia fan until today. Oh man. But okay, so moving on from here. Yeah, right now Ignis is looking like they're gonna take another stock, man. Fluffy taking 80%.
Okay. Let me get that nice little conversion. See if they can find the stock here before it's too late.
Oh, okay. Fluffy was almost able to take that stock, but unfortunately not having the right positioning, or at least just not catching Ignis in the worst possible scenario to try and take that stock. This is really getting tough, though. You got to imagine the pressure that's on Fluffy to not lose the stock here.
Yeah. Okay, gonna take that. Even Ignis. Okay. Oh!
Woo!
Still alive. Ignis is quite literally too angry to die. He does not want to go down.
This is probably the craziest plot armor I've ever seen in Smash Bros. Ever.
This is insane. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Even plot armor doesn't save you from Yoshi's back air.
Oh, my
Yoshi's
God.
back air defeats all. Fluffy is going to end the absolute reign of terror coming out from Ignis.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? That was stock number 10 for
Yeah.
free fall. Fluffy is in the building.
Yeah.
We
Fluffy
could
and
potentially see the comeback that Grunted Renegades needs.
Yeah, it's a 6 stocks for Grunted Renegade. Freefall has 9. Nice. We'll see if they can pull it out in this next one.
For sure. And it looks like our next player is gonna be coming in, and thank goodness that like we actually got a player immediately. We're not gonna be sitting here for 5 minutes just waiting for waiting for the character or the next player to be picked.
But yeah, we're gonna be seeing the Hydra from Freefall. There are two Hydras in this league, and one of them's on each of these teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is definitely something to take into consideration. Is it Weiss?
I'm pretty sure this is a Palutena play. Anyway.
Oh, it's Weiss. Weiss is a what are they? It's not a Wario, right?
I think it's a Palutena. Unless I'm crazy. I thought both of the Hydras played Palutena. Palutena Byleth. Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So this should be interesting. Again, Yoshi's still in play here, so looks like going to be putting in probably going to go Palutena, to be honest. Even if they are Palutena Byleth, I feel like Byleth just gets bought by too much stuff. I mean, the disjoints could actually come in handy here for Yoshi, because Yoshi doesn't necessarily have any crazy disjoints.
Mm-hmm.
It tends to struggle against some disjoints in themselves. Like Chrom, I know a lot of Yoshi mains are not fans of Chrom.
Yeah. Palutena does have some of those disjoints a little bit. You know, those twinkle toes come out in full effect, as well as dealing with back here can be difficult.
All right.
So I think it's a solid counter pick.
For sure.
Let's just see if Ignis is what he did was enough.
All right. Hang on, just catching up on something here. All right. Just try to catch up on some of the chat that's being happening behind the scenes, trying to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything that might be considered important. Outside of that, again, we got 60-something viewers in the chat. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. If you've got any questions for myself or Greyola while we wait for the rest of this crew battle to get started, hold on to them, because we're getting started here right now.
3, 2,
All right.
1, go!
Aren't both Hydras Palutena players?
Yes.
They just gotta fight for just the tag of Hydra, man. We gotta hold like a tag workshop. Just like creating new tags for a bunch of players, have a bunch of people like donate some name ideas, and then anybody needs a new tag or we feel like needs a new tag, we'll recommend them to the workshop, allowing them to build things up. I think that's exactly what the Smash Bros. Scene needs right now.
You know, I think that's at least what the crew scene needs.
It's what Smash Bros. Needs in general. Like, it's not even just the fact that we have two Hydras. Hydra's not a bad tag. I've seen some awful tags out there.
I think it's the fact that they both play Palutena and they both play crews.
Yeah. But anyway, right now we're seeing Fluffy Bun starting to put on some good damage, jumping up there with that Nair to close out that first stock.
Okay, starting to bring it back a little bit. Trying to erase the terror that was Ignis.
Cody made a good joke in the chat. Shout outs to Cody Chains. All right, anyway, so right now we do see Fluffy Buns at 102. Palutena does have the kill power to be able to catch this Yoshi, maybe out of a jump, maybe trying to get a punish in here. Try to find a way to close out this stock. I mean, if you get 3 stock here, I think the momentum for Fluffy Buns is so humongous that Grunted Renegades might just make the comeback and actually take the crew battle. But if Hydra can at least take stocks here, trading back and forth, I think that's going to be huge. Oh! That was like the last possible hitbox.
Yeah, it was it. Hydra keeping this close right now, which is exactly what they need. Gonna find that stock, and at this point, if you're just trying to trade stocks for free fall, right? You're just gonna play solid, trying to trade stocks.
And especially like you mentioned earlier, Fluffy is one of the players here who has taken some of the most stocks in the crew battle league. So like, if you're at least just able to trade stocks, like Hydra's job here is not to win, you know, this match between these two. It's not to take all 3 stocks, honestly. If they do, that's amazing. But their job here is to just take as many stocks as they can from Fluffy, making it tougher for them as time goes on here. So right now it's 5-8, which means you got 2 more players after this, should Hydra drop these next 2 stocks. But this is starting to look a little bit dangerous here. Oh my God, Fluffy Buns go way out there, taking stock after stock. Oh my God.
That is the Fluffy I've ever seen it. There are conversions off of exiting either spikes or kills like that. It's absolutely insane.
That was actually disgusting. Like Fluffy Buns basically carried them from one side to the other, just looking like a monster. Jeez.
You heard of the Smash World Tour? Get ready for the Fluffy World Tour in this set.
Potentially, yeah, but we'll see if Hydra's able to take the stock. Taking 1 stock is okay, but like you don't want Fluffy taking 3 stocks and momentum, man. With this dude's legendary in this league for a reason.
Come on, let's see what the advantage here. I just try to take this 1 stock, really. It's doubtful to take 2, but you really take this 1 stock. Keep that pressure on.
Oh, what? Yo, the nice little alley-oop to themselves. Hydra catching him with the up tilt right after that weird explosive flame hitbox. But oh, no!
All right. So, gotta get that. We're getting that 2 stock there. And Fluffy has made this a lot more manageable for Grunted after the terror that was Ignis. Only a 1 stock deficit.
Yeah, this is tough, man. If anything, it's probably Fluffy just sticking up for their own Hydra, saying, "Hey, you got to change your tag. Like, no more Hydra for you." But dude, look at that. That was such a beautiful stock there from Fluffy, man. That the snipe of the egg, popping him up just enough to close it out with that nair way off stage. That was absolutely incredible. Probably one of the sickest stocks I've seen in this crew league in general. Just well played all around.
Apparently, Fluffy grinded this matchup with the other Hydra today.
No way.
That's incredible.
Oh my God. This was tough, man. Yeah, like Hydra just, I don't know, like they answered back with the first stock immediately. Look at that. Like that's like soul crushing, man. Because like at that point in time, like even if I lost and I'd be like annoyed that I lost another stock, like that entire stock was just so beautifully played by Fluffy that I would have to just take a step back, just be like, wow, that was actually really nice. Like, wow, I'm amazed. Like this is a great player.
Good job. Yeah, that was not what you were looking for. If you were free fall, they still have a lead, but they have to get past Fluffy, and then they have to get past whoever Grunt picks as their anchor. They have a, I mean, we kind of beat this top to the death a little bit, but they have such a deep pool. They can go to pretty much whoever they want.
Right. Yeah. It could be interesting to see how this all plays out. But like, Fluffy's got all the momentum in the world right now. This is tough. This is really tough because Freefall made an amazing run. Ignis went on an absolute tear to put his team into this position. And now it could potentially all crumble away just due to some smart plays from Grunted when it matters most. And definitely Fluffy is the start of this all, I think.
Yeah. From Freefall, we are going to be seeing Quark, which is a Another great pick he has been. He's only played a couple crew battles, but his stocks taken. He's taken 9 and he has lost a total of 2 stocks this league. Because he is usually their anchor. He's the person they go to end it all off.
Yeah, so we have to see how this plays out. But yeah, Quark, very good Game & Watch, does pretty well. I'm not sure how Game & Watch necessarily does in the whole Yoshi matchup, because I feel like both these characters just have like weird pressure they can put down on so much of the cast in general. But we'll see how Quark's able to manage this dinosaur.
Yeah, both these characters just have ways of avoiding disadvantage save.
Right, yeah, they basically both got like get out of jail free cards almost.
Oh, they're putting on so much pressure right now.
Oh, trying to go for the forward tilt. We saw the double jump right onto the stage, and that's actually one of the biggest issues for Yoshi players sometimes is learning when to use your double jump, because as soon as that's gone, that puts you in such a tough spot.
Yeah, most certainly. Oh my god, getting to the point where Walker might be killing here shortly.
There we go. Dash attack not going to kill. Yoshi got some weight on them for sure.
Really just needs like a forward air or back air here, and you can take it. You know, not to mention the whole berry shenanigans you get out of Game & Watch.
I mean, even if you're just able to run up and forward tilt just like that, actually. As soon as I was about to say it, Quark just making it happen. That forward tilt, super strong, super quick. It's something I definitely see Meister do a lot. Like, he'll just run right up, forward tilt, and people just don't expect it, man. It's a strong, strong move.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened there. Quark might be... Oh.
Hello?
Plays just so you can see all that action, but we're going to be getting back into this match here.
It's okay. Nobody saw anything, but we're gonna see Quark continue. Oh my god! Return to sender. All right. Both these players continue to dance around here a little bit, trying to get the best possible situation they can for their team, and that could have been the game, but Fluffy Bun's able to get the shield up just in time.
This is such a key moment for Grunted. If you put into this where Quark has 5 stocks going against Grunted last player, it is going to be very, very rough.
Yeah, because the problem is that first you have to try and find a character that's going to counterpick Game & Watch, right? Which is already a problem for, I think, a large portion of the cast. Like, Disjoints could definitely do pretty well, but Game & Watch does really well against so many characters, right? And now, like, even if you counterpick the Game & Watch, yeah, you got to worry about who they got after that.
Yeah, especially because a lot of times Grunted might want to be using Mr. L, and you cannot do that against Quark.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Oh, not gonna get the hit. Oh, see, I told you that forward tilt is way too fast. I don't understand why.
Gets sat down there. Great showing from Quark, able to keep that pressure on, and now Grunted's final player has to take 5 stocks.
Yeah, man. Oh.
You know, 5 stocks in a crew battle, strong showing, not impossible. But when you're in a last stock situation, pressure, where you're putting your best of the best on the line, this is a tall task for anyone that Grunted picks. It's not undoable by any means, but
oh man,
it's gonna take they're gonna need to dig deep.
Yeah, that's that is absolutely correct. They are gonna have to dig deep here. I don't know what exactly they're gonna have to do, man. Like, this is gonna be such a tough spot because you have to take 2 stocks off of this Game & Watch, right? 2 stocks off the Game & Watch. And then, even if you're able to do that, there's 3 more stocks in the way. And I feel like there's certain characters that counter Game & Watch really, really well. But then those characters who counter Game & Watch, there's plenty of ways to counter them. So, I mean, I do not envy Grunted Renegades in this position at all.
I think one of the most difficult things, and I kind of alluded to this earlier, is that one of the anchors you might see from Grunted Renegades in crew battles is Mr. L, the really strong Pikachu player. You do not want to send him into Game & Watch right now.
Right. I mean,
which I think was really good foresight from Freefall to think, okay, you can't really counterpick in with your final player if we have a Game & Watch on.
Right. Like, who else do they have though? They have their own Hydra, so that could be something there. They have the mighty Dialga. Apollo Kaiga would be kind of rough. Armadillo. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Armadillo kind of close this out
Armadillo,
here.
Ling Ling, King Chris, Jake. I think those.
DD.
I think those are the main things. You really probably don't want to pick in with Beast into Game and Watch.
Jake.
Yeah, I can see Jake maybe. All depends on who's available at the moment, etc. They've really used a lot of their heavy hitters, but they still have really strong players. It's just I don't know what you want to go for in this specific matchup.
I mean, you got Stroder. I don't know if Stroder's played at all during this league, but I mean they're on the team. But yeah, I think Jake's probably a huge pick here. Who else? I think Jake or Armadillo is probably your best bets, just especially because like how Lucario operates in a scenario where they're down stocks, right? Not only going to be able to build up a lot of rage and kill a light character like Game & Watch pretty effectively, but when you go into the next battle here, assuming they can knock Quark out, you're going to go down a stock. That means your aura is going to come up a lot faster. Honestly, I think they're in a great spot despite what we've seen.
Yeah, I don't know. This is.
Yeah, I do not envy this position. I don't.
It's been a huge back and forth.
Oh man. Yeah, I think if I was Grunted, I think the play would probably be Armadillo.
Yeah.
Just because of the raw kill power that they have. It's a character that I feel like a lot of players aren't familiar enough with. And while Game & Watch can be annoying, I mean, if you lose a stock, you get a bunch of rage, maybe definitely a bunch of aura, and you land a couple back airs, and that Game & Watch is essentially just dead, man. They're gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. I do not envy the position, like you said.
Oh boy. Well, we'll see what's going to be happening here. Hey, you know what? I don't blame Pokeland for just asking the question. I don't blame him. Hey, we got some side bets going on in the chat here. Chat, since we're sitting here, man, we got 3 stocks left on Grunted Renegades. How do you think the rest of this is going to play out? We have Quark currently on for free fall with 2 stocks left. Who do you guys think is going to be coming in here?
I'm not sure.
Ignis Jake dash attacked. I don't know, Ignis. What I saw when that happened is I saw Jake run off forward air and then take a spring to the face at 0% and could not recover. That's what I saw. You guys must have been watching something differently.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting pick.
Let's see who they picked.
It looks like
Palu. Strong player. Not a bad pick whatsoever.
no.
I don't know character because that character has.
Byleth.
Oh, they are going Byleth.
Mhm.
Also, it's a Palutena. That's why.
Oh, do they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would probably, Palutena's probably a good pick here, but like even then, I think Byleth can struggle, but I feel like Byleth, when you play him the right way, can dictate the pace of a match so incredibly hard. And on top of that, having huge kill power, the tippers on the forward smashes, the back air, the forward air, all sorts of stuff can create absolute havoc.
Yeah. Well, this is potentially the final match unless Pelu can take these 2 stocks off and then try to kind of finish off this crew battle. For Grunted Renegades, gonna have to take 5 stocks. Bit of a hole they're in, but Pelu, very strong cruise player, so we'll see what happens.
I mean, Pelu also one of the best Byleths around for sure. Oh my god, almost taking a stock immediately. Look, charging up that forward smash just a little bit, see if they can catch something. They won't be able to find it, but man, Quark gotta wake up immediately because this Byleth is cooking.
Quark getting some ledge traps going on. A little bit difficult to get off ledge here for Pelu. Gonna just keep this string going, and these people are just hitting so hard right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely coming down to the wire here. All right, getting some of that Arby's action going, throwing out some of those meats.
Yeah, Pelu wants nothing to do with it.
Oh, that was a big parry. Probably could have got a down smash punish out of it for a berry and potentially a stock. But yeah, Quark right now answering back just as strong as Pelu started off. Okay. Ooh, that's a big punish. Nope.
They're playing so slow. They are so nervous, and I do not blame them whatsoever.
Wow, look at that angle. That was insane. And that could have been really bad had the bucket actually connected. I don't know if Pelu would have responded fast enough, but nice down tilt to the up air to close out that second stock from Quark. Now it's 4-3. Let's see if Pelu can close this out without taking any stock loss whatsoever.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. Byleth has a lot of kill power, but needs to avoid that, which he does not. Yeah, if he can avoid losing another stock, he'll have to 2-stock his last opponent, which is going to be tough but doable, but Quark just wants to make that not even a question.
I mean, if Quark is able to take one more stock here, they have done their job exponentially. Putting Pelu in such a tough spot, especially because Byleth can... Whoa, my goodness. This might be it. Oh, they tried.
Okay,
this is
down there. And Pelu, Byleth has the kill potential, but Quark is going to take another stock. Pelu's down to his last stock in the crew battle. Freefall has 4 stocks remaining.
Yeah, I mean, definitely going for a little bit of desperation there. Throwing out the down smash, it will connect, but it's not going to be enough to potentially force a stock out of Quark. And this damage just continues to pile up. Excuse me. Oh, did he get the berry?
Oh, no. He's putting the hurt on right now.
All right, gonna live, though.
Quark's trying to take this all the way. He does not want this going to a last player situation. He wants to end this right now.
Oh, man, and Pelu's trying to keep it alive, but 101? Gotta be careful. Oh, my God, saving themselves from certain death with that up smash would have absolutely obliterated this game to watch.
Yeah, most certainly. Looking for these up airs, these up smashes right now. And that is death. That is... Yeah, that's going to be the crew battle.
Wow.
Freefall, in a bit of an upset, I would say. Take it 4-0 over Grunted Renegades.
Yeah.
They're going to be moving back to the finals.
Yeah, great stuff, Freefall. I definitely would say that they were the underdog going into this match. I'm not sure what the stats were going throughout the league, but I mean, you just look at these two teams and Grunted Renegades, because it's a combination of two fantastic crews in general. I just kind of felt like maybe they had it in the bag, but Freefall, thanks to Ignis, absolutely making a huge play today, a huge upset, well-deserved, well played by all teams, but that's going to wrap it up for Grunted. And it's Freefall moving on to the finals, man. Ooh. Yeah,
they're going to be in the finals. They're going to be playing later today. They will be playing the winner of our next match that's going to be coming up, which will be Fake Halo versus Team Gang Clan.